I made my debut in Tournament 7, completely brand new course, and I was the first to run in the tournament. I was a newcomer, and I was worried I wasn't gonna get past the jumping spider. But I got to a feat that no one wearing the number 1 could ever have imagined. I got far into the flying chute, an obstacle I never got to in practice. I thought it was Tournament 6 flying, and I flew over. The next tournament, after reaching the highest point that I remember, I came back thinking I could beat Stage 1 on only my second appearance, and then Tournament 9, the lowest of lows. Tournament 10, failing the crooked wall after not getting a jump. It was really that time when I thought I could do it. So I came back in Tournament 11 with a vengeance, ready to take it down. And even though it was a close finish, very close, I did it. I had finally beaten Stage 1 for my first time. It was a huge sigh of relief doing it. The crooked wall, I got a jump. Stage 2. I was excited as I've ever been to attempt the stage. So I took it well. And even though it didn't end the way I hoped, I had accomplished something great. The next tournament, I was actually worried I would fail the first stage. So I just got ready, and after beating Stage 1 for my second tournament in a row, I believed I would get past Stage 2 for my first time ever. But unfortunately, when Stage 2 came, one major slip up on the salmon ladder to run low on time. And it was a race against the clock on the triple reverse. Thought I could make a furious run, but I came up just short of doing it. Agony. Tournament 13. I came back and practiced even more, and I knew I was going to do it. And then
Salmon ladder did give them quite a bit of trouble in the last tournament, which ultimately caused them to run out of time on the triple reverse. Anyways, MightyMax80 perfect run off the salmon ladder, no slip ups at all. And doesn't get quite a good swing for this win, and barely gets the landing on that second one. Alright, MightyMax80, good pace going into the final wall, about as quickly as you want to be going. Taking a crisscross approach here at the end, definitely a thick group. Can he be the first for this new fusion slider? Will he be the first to solve it? Oh, he's on straight forward, rescue! And MightyMax makes us pay all.
I got my rematch with the triple reverse with much more time than I did in the previous tournament. And then I finally got over the hump and cleared Stage 2. It was even more joyful than beating Stage 1. I had practiced and practiced and practiced, and finally had done it. It was the greatest thing I could have ever hoped would have happened.
Will be moving on to the third stage for his first time.
I was one of the 6 competitors that beat at that tournament, a record which still has not been broken to this day. I was excited to see what I could do on stage 2. Stage 3, the toughest stage of all of them. The excitement was anything that nobody could imagine.
The only one taking on this stage for his first time, so it's at a bit of a disadvantage here, but let's see if he can make them both out of it. First obstacle is the drum hopper. Getting through that obstacle very quickly. Now for a person
I took on the floating boards, an obstacle that had not given me much issues in practice. It's supposed to be an easy obstacle to cruise by. Although I unfortunately went out with nothing that I was ashamed of. Tournament 14, the big renewal, came. I was confident I could do it again and get past stage 1, get back to usual business on stage 2. Being a rising star is the most exciting part, and my run started out smoothly. I got very far. Then I got to the flying shoe, an obstacle which hadn't given me any. I just slightly missed the bar. It was a disappointing thing in that tournament. The first time in a while failing stage 1. Then in tournament 15 I was confident I could beat it, as I had many times in practice. But then on the ball I couldn't get a sprint to get to the cargo net, and I went out there. It was a bit frustrating going out the way I did. Tournament 15 was just a bloodbath in general. So I came back desperately wanting to get back to stage 2. And in tournament 16, came back as determined as ever and did it. It was a great feeling getting back to the level that I strived for. I attempted the stage 2, not really that worried, but I unexpectedly failed the mount onto the sand ladder, worst I ever did. Then in 17, I came back wanting to beat stage 2, and I got past the sand ladder. And as I got to the speed log, I was running short on time. I thought I would fail that off, and I somehow 0.05 seconds. What people don't realize is that he initially told me I ran out of time, but then he gave a good long look at it, and he later said I made it, which was a huge, and I mean huge, sigh of relief. Because if I had gone out, it would have been a disappointing end, but I did. did make it.
The closest finish we've ever seen on Spartan Sasuke. This is a
Getting back to stage 3 really for me was to get a personal best.
the landing on each golf ball, making them
So I attempted the planet bridge.
there are 6 of them you got to
Took a long look at it.
control your momentum all
Did
throughout.
well, but
MightyMax80
unfortunately
just
couldn't
through
hang
the
on
third
and
one,
then
and
was over.
MightyMax80
But now,
not figured
for
out
18,
new
I'll come back strong.